When modeling in Blender, you very often switch into different views, like top, bottom or side views, usually in orthographic mode, that is without perspective distortion. Most people will probably use the numpad on their keyboard for this, for example 1 for front, 7 for top view, etc. Or if they are on a device without a numpad, for example a notebook, they most commonly have the option Emulate numpad enabled in the preferences and use the normal number keys to switch views. Another way to switch views in Blender 2.8 is using that fancy navigation widget in the top right corner that you can also use to interactively rotate your view by holding and dragging the handles. Both methods are rather quick, but they have their disadvantages. When using the number keys, you have to move your left hand away from the typical position that most users will have their left hand at, and that is the bottom left side of your keyboard, because typically you rest your left hand where the Shift, Alt and Control or Command keys are, as they are involved in the standard navigation patterns. Most right-handed people, me included, are therefore using their right hand for this, but you are then taking away your hand from the mouse. And in order to use the navigation widget in the top right corner, you have to move your mouse cursor away from your model, which can be a very long distance, especially if you are on a 4K resolution, for example. I'm typically working in 4K, but for the sake of my tutorials I'm using a full HD crop of my original screen. A much better and lightning-fast way of switching views in Blender 2.8 is simply holding your Alt key while slightly rotating your view in the desired direction, typically with the middle mouse button. And your view will snap into the next best top, front, bottom or side view. If you let go of the Alt key, you are navigating in perspective view again. In order to have those top, front, side, etc. views in orthographic mode, be sure to have the option Auto Perspective enabled in your preferences under the Navigation tab and the Orbit and Pen section. And that's simply it. If you liked this short video, please don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe and follow me on Twitter if you like. What's your favorite way of switching views? Feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Thanks a lot, see you next time, Marcotronic for BlenderPlaza.com.